Hello everyone, welcome to my RGT cycling application review. Now for RGT you need two applications. You need the screen application, which shows you all the terrain that you're riding, and that's what you look at when you're riding indoors. You also have the control app, which runs on a phone or a small tablet, and you use that to organize your group rides, organize your races, and pair devices. And you can do the race organization and all of that when you're away from your trainer, anytime, wherever you are. So that's useful to have. Now I'm going to show you all about the phone app. You have a tab called Just Ride at the top, just below the top row. You've got Just Ride, and that will show you all the real roads that you can ride. Now, real roads are the roads that have been produced by RGT. They've got amazing graphics, and they really are excellent. And you've got quite a few of these. You've got Mount Ventoux, Cap Formentor, Dirty Riva, Passo dello Stelvio, Pienza, Borrego, Paterberg, Canary Wharf, and 8-bar crit course. Now, what's great about these real roads is they're really well chosen. So if you take, for example, Canary Wharf, that's got a Strava segment in it, which is a sprint, and so you can target your neuromuscular power and sprint on the Canary Wharf segment. You don't have to, but that's a good workout. So you don't have to use workouts, which we'll come to shortly, but you can actually use the terrain. So Canary Wharf for the sprint, and then if you go to, say, Pienza, you can do, there's a segment there which is about 3 minutes, and you can target your 3-minute power zone. If you go to Paterberg, there's a much shorter climb, the famous Paterberg climb on the cobbles, and that's about a 1-minute sprint, so you can target your 1-minute power zone there. And Cap Formentor, slightly longer hills on that, and of course then you can go to Dirty Riva, which is brand new, and you've got short hills there, and Mount Ventoux, Passo dello Stelvio, they're the long hills. Mount Ventoux is particularly suited to an FTP test. You've got a nice smooth gradient a long way up, and you can really go all out for 20 minutes. So really well chosen real roads with different terrain to suit your training needs at the time. And we're going to see a real road in a minute, but I'm just going to talk about the rest of the application. So here's the events tab, and that will show you all the events organised by RGT or the community. If you want to see absolutely every event that you can join, go to the RGT User Events Facebook page and also rgtdb.com. Here on the app, you'll only see the events that people have chosen to put as promoted and that have above 20 people signed up. There's another tab, the workout tab. Now here you can do workouts. It's a really, really nice workout UI when you're riding, and you do need to be premium for a lot of these workouts. And to use your own workouts, you need to be premium as well. And you can upload workouts to workouts at rgtcycling.com. You just send an erg, fit, zwo or MRC file. I'm going to do a video tutorial on how to produce those, but you can get lots of tips from the RGT users Facebook page. So that's the workouts tab, the events tab, and the Just Ride tab. If I go to the menu here, I can find riders, so I can see who's online. So here we are. I'm not going to choose to ride with them right now. We can also look at my Magic Road library, and these are different to the real roads. So Magic Roads are roads that are generated through you sending a GPX file to Magic Roads at rgtcycling.com. And the quality of the Magic Road will really depend on the quality of the GPX you send in. So join the Magic Roads, RGT Magic Roads Facebook group for lots of hints and tips on how to get good quality, and also look on the videos on my channel. And you can get super accurate elevation data as I have. So Box Hill, you can see the speed bumps. So it's a really, really powerful tool. The graphics aren't the same as real roads. They're auto-generated. So it has some limitations. It's a big improvement on Magic Roads version 1, which was just a road with no scenery. But oddly enough, that was really engaging anyway. And certainly for the races, you don't notice it at all. We can organize our races and group rides from the organize menu item. You can choose the road, or you can choose a magic road. A lot of people are using magic roads for races, and that's really popular. If I say choose Canary Wharf, I can choose the number of laps. One you'll be over in no time, so let's say 15. I can then choose the time. I could choose to set it till tomorrow, or any time I want. You can't choose 1 minute ahead of time because the server needs to start up. And the shortest time that I've found that I can reliably get myself ready and get on and join in time is 6 minutes, and that gives the server time to start. But really you should be giving it about 15 to 30 minutes. You can choose to promote it, and if you get enough people, it will be shown on the RGT app. Here you'd add your bots, and you can choose their power. If you choose distributed here, the weight will be the same as yours, and so you can work on watts per kilo. And if you want to give everyone a workout, you can assign a workout there. Once you've created the event, I'm not going to create it right now. Once you've created the event, there'll be a little share icon that you can use, and you can share the Magic Roads, the event code on Facebook or by text message, however you want, and you can get riders there. We'll just quickly look. You can change your equipment. Equipment doesn't affect your speed in RGT, but it's nice to have a little bit of customization there. The settings, you can go to the ride history and you can email rides to yourself. You can also connect Strava and Training Peaks. That's useful because Training Peaks you can synchronize your workouts, and they'll come up in your upcoming tab on the workouts pane. So let's go back to home and let's start with a ride on, let's say, Dirty Reaver. That's a brand new ride that they've recently added just late last year, and it's really an excellent route. My favourites are Pienza, Dirty Reaver and Cap Formentor, and also Paterberg. I've got a few favourites. No, and Stelvio, no. I can't choose, basically. Here is the start, and I'll just show you that, sorry. Let's go to the start of the Dirty Reaver. As you can see, it loaded very quickly. We didn't have to wait around, so when you're organising a Magic Road, you will have to wait, as I say, at least 6 minutes. Here we are, we're getting started. Hopefully you can't hear my drivetrain. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. On the bottom we've got the course profile, so with gradients marked by colour according to their slope. We've got a rider list to our left. Above the rider list we have a little trace that you just see coming on, which shows my power. You see my actual instantaneous power above that, cadence and heart rate, and on the right, speed, the slope, the time, a zoomed in profile, and the distance covered, distance remaining, and elevation climbed. Now you can see my kicker climb respond as we start going up the climb, and my trainer's responding as well. To ensure you feel that response, you'll need to have a smart trainer, and you'll need to have it connected to the smart trainer power channel. Now I'm just going to show you that. Here, if you look to the right, and squint your eyes a little bit, you'll see that my phone app again down there. And on the top you've got power, cadence, heart rate and slope. So you click on one of these. So let's click on the power and it will detect your devices. Any Bluetooth devices connect via the phone. Any Ant Plus devices require an Ant Plus stick in your screen device. So I connect by Ant Plus. I find that the most reliable. I've connected my fitness equipment and it says trainer underneath that. So up the top there, the first one is fitness equipment trainer. I could also connect my power meter, which I often do, but so long as you have your trainer connected, you're going to feel the differences in the slopes. You can choose to smooth the power to 3-second average, or you can choose instantaneous power. Let's look at the cadence tab. I have none of my cadence devices connected. It's just receiving the cadence from my trainer. Heart rate again, same story. You can see both Ant Plus and Bluetooth there. Now this tab is an important tab, the slope tab. Again, you need your trainer connected. That's how it adjusts the feedback. And then we've got feedback intensity set to 100%. RGT default to 100, Swift default to 50. So if you're coming from Swift, be aware of that. The hills will feel harder unless you change that down. Now there are many misconceptions about feedback intensity. The only way changing that will make you go faster is if your cadence matches your gearing and your power zone better at a lower gear or different gear. It won't make you go faster just by changing it down. It won't make things it makes it easier because it's basically like virtual gears. So you still need the same power to go the same speed in app, and you need the same power to go the same speed up a hill. So you still have to output that power. I have it set to 100% because I like the feel. I'm running an 1132 cassette on the back, so really I don't need any more gears. So those are your pairing tabs. We can then look at the bottom of the app below the rider list. I can give a little wave as I've done there. I can switch off the GUI and just have a plain screen for riding. Now that might be nice to just have a look with the different camera views. So we've got first person view, so that's a pretty immersive view when you're racing down a hill. I can try Moto, and I particularly like this view. This is really good, and you can get some good screenshots there. RGT will send an automatic screenshot to Strava, but I use automatic screenshotter just to pick up some good screenshots. Here's drone view. That's nice when you're going around switchbacks and you want to see all the detail below you. And race view, and you can choose to auto switch, but also look behind when you're racing, and that will look behind for a short period and then flick you back. So you just need to quickly tap that and then it will look behind, and you don't have to interact anymore to do that. So anyway, back to the graphics. I'm going to switch the GUI back on. You can turn off individual parts of the GUI. It's very customizable. Anyway, so back to the graphics. Really amazing graphics. It's really engaging. Different to what you may be used to if you're coming from another application. And this is RGT is my favorite application. And I love the look of the graphics on Dirty Reaver. I'm hopefully going to go far enough to take you onto the gravel sections. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I don't have enough to talk about till we get there. But it's got gravel sections where the rolling resistance is increased. So you do notice an increase in difficulty as you go over there. It's just slight, but really good. Anyway, where was I? We're talking about the graphics. Also, the Pienza is a beautiful sunny route. And if you hit Stelvio at the right time, you get a beautiful light on Stelvio. It's really, really something else. So, let's keep going. Hopefully we will get there. Maybe I'm going a bit too slowly. Here we go. Let's go a bit faster. You can see my watts per kilo flash red there as I go up. The other thing you might notice, flash red, it's the power in the top left corner. It won't flash red now because we're on a straight, but if you're descending and you're going downhill too fast, it will auto brake you. It won't break your trainer, don't worry. It will just break the avatar on the screen. And that just gives a better feel as you go downhill. Okay, so I think the gravel section is some way away. What I'm going to do is just quit this ride and just show you quickly Pienza, because I really like that. If I end the ride, I can choose these tabs. It defaults to 1 once you've got it set up. But if you switch them off to synchronize with Strava and training peaks, just remember to switch them back on later on your next ride. So I've just finished that from the control app. See, I'm still in the main app, and I can just switch straight away to Pienza. And it'll give you a little description here, and I'm going to change so we don't need to see the phone app anymore. I've just clicked ride now. So it's going to take just 30 seconds or so to start. Okay, not many people riding Pienza today. Not sure why, because it's a fabulous course. Here we go. So this is the one that I talked about where you have the 3-minute climb. That's at the end of this loop. You start with essentially a warm-up, and then you get to the banner, and then it will start counting your laps. So here we have a Strava segment, and if I were going the other way, that would be the hill climb for a Strava segment. This is a different segment to the 3-minute segment. I haven't done this particular one very often, but again, you can target a different power zone by using that segment. And hopefully we'll see the braking as I go round the corner. Let's speed up There we are, the power goes red. And you can use that to your advantage, because it does affect how the line you take in and out of a corner on races. So you really need to get a feel for that. Anyway, this is Pienza. What I'm going to do is mute my microphone and just speed my way around and get to the climb. I'm not going to go all out on the climb, I'm afraid. I'm going to go slowly. But here we go, let's just ride. Okay, so we're coming up to the Strava segment. It shows you the live ranking, so everyone who's done it today. And up the top it will show you all time and then your PB to the left. I think the all time have been reset since my PB. I was never up there at the top. Anyway, you start all out from here, or just a bit before, and it will count you down to the top of the climb. And I love this because this is going up to Pienza, and it's a lovely climb. I'm probably not going to do it all right now. If you want different segments, as I say, you can reverse the route. If you're, say, on the Paterberg and you feel obliged to do the climb, but you don't really want to push yourself that much, you can just reverse the route and there are no segments on the reverse of Paterberg. Later on, it will give you a split, and it will tell you how far ahead or behind you are. And clearly we're going to be far behind right now. I think what I ought to do right now is just finish here and just quickly show you the workout UI. So I'm just going to switch to phone screen so you can see me end the ride, synchronize to Strava and Straining Peaks, and then just close that there, go to workouts. I've got my uploaded workouts here, and we'll choose a nice easy one, and we'll change the road from Canary Wharf to let's see, Borrego, Dirty Reaver, Mount Ventoux, Cap Formentor. Let's do that. So that's a nice one to see. So I've just changed that there straight away from the app. It's really useful to have that remote control, and it takes maybe 30 seconds to load or so. And you can see on the app you've got your workout segments. You've got a plus or minus next to the power. I'll just start pedaling before I show you that. So I can increase or decrease the power on each segment using the buttons on my phone. Again, just give a squint to the bottom right corner of the screen, and I'm just increasing those up and then decreasing it down again. You've got your course profile on the bottom of the screen. You can switch that off in the GUI section of the app because that's not relevant for the workout. And you've got your workout intervals at the top of the screen with a countdown on that interval, top left. you've got your target power in green, my power in green telling me I'm at my target power or close to it, and the workout time just below that. You'll hear some clicks as it counts down and it moves on to the next interval. If you don't have a smart trainer, you're going to have to just change up a gear or just increase or decrease your cadence to hit these targets. The target power is displayed top left of the screen. You can also include target cadence and target heart rate. That's very easy to do when you're making a SWO file. And again, I'll do a video of that at some point. I haven't included it in this workout. Now, you don't need all these workout steps. I've just put them in there to keep me interested, just maintain my focus. A flat workout would give you exactly the same training effect. Well, you know, depending on how you work it out, it's pretty much the same. Anyway, so that's really easy. It's a really neat workout UI. I think what we'll do is we'll stop there and I'll sum up. So again, just stop from the phone app here. End ride, and let's just sum up on RGT. Now, on my other reviews, I've been quite positive throughout the review, and I've really not been positive enough on this RGT review, because RGT is my top app. It's my favorite training app. It's the most polished app. It has everything you need. And it's got great customization. The magic roads are a tremendous feature, and there are all sorts of features you can use for racing as well. You can turn off draft, you can do elimination races. It's really, really powerful. And to get more information, head over to the RGT website or to the RGT user Facebook page. The community on there is really great. It's very responsive. Any problems you have, any questions, they can be sorted out really quickly, and I'd highly recommend that. So overall, RGT, my number one app, number one out of all of them. There's no other app that I prefer, and give it a go, give the free version a go, and also give the trial a go. But before you do the trial, just get used to the free version, join a few other people's group rides, join a few magic roads just to see how those go, because you can't ride them once you can make them, but you can't ride them on the free app. You can join other people's rides. Once you've done that, join RGT Magic Roads Facebook page and maybe make a couple of simple magic roads, and you can make loops. So you can keep going for a long time on a short road with very little effort. It takes about 10 minutes to make a smooth, good magic road once you get good. But make a few of those on your free, subscription. Don't start the trial yet. So once you've made a few roads, and then maybe just if you're a Training Peaks user, sort out the integration there, and maybe upload a couple of workouts. And then join the premium trial. And once you're settled in, you've got the whole trial to just really make best use of that. And I guarantee you'll be hooked. So give it a try. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Pop any comments you want there. And thank you for listening.